Cheers!
Welcome to MovieBitches.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. It's Thanksgiving. I mean, really, we should have released this video on October 1st. No, it was 31st. When did Hallmark start this year?
Before Halloween, and that's
Before Halloween.
Inappropriate.
I agree. Inappropriate. It's a well-known, accepted fact that you cannot celebrate any holiday but Halloween until after Halloween.
I'd say you can't celebrate Thanksgiving until November 1st. Like you can't don't start putting out turkey decorations till November 1st. And honestly, don't start decorating for Christmas until day after Thanksgiving.
I agree. Thanksgiving should still be autumnal to me. You know,
Yes.
we're still with the pumpkins out and the oranges and reds and yellows and golds and the
foliage.
fall colors,
The
right?
foliage.
The
foliage.
Next to spring and winter, fall is my absolute favorite season. Just look at all this beautiful foliage.
So we decided to do a fun new thing because there are so many Christmas movies this year.
They're not just Hallmark. People are really jumping on that train. It is just Christmas movie season.
Yes, it really is. But we decided to do a Hallmark and Lifetime movie guessing game where we will read each other the titles of the movies and we have to guess, the other person has to guess what the plot is based off of just that.
Just that. I would say we could look at the poster too, but I feel like it would just give too much away.
It probably, well, no, they're all the same.
Actually, in all honesty, I take that back. It's really just essentially two white people in holiday sweaters on covers with snowy backgrounds. And then if it's Lifetime, there might be a person of color up on the side in the character actor section of the poster.
It has been getting better. In terms of diversity and inclusion, I think they're making a noted effort.
Yes.
Is it great? No. But notably, there has been, I've seen a lot more with people of color as leads.
Yep.
And LGBTQ storylines coming in. There's like, this is the year that it happened. We called it 5 years ago. So I've seen mostly more Lifetime movies so far, and Avryl's seen more Hallmark movies so far. So she has the Hallmark lineup for me to guess, and I have the Lifetime lineup for her to guess.
Great.
So, first off, we have, well, this one's a little rude, but you can do it. Christmas on Ice.
Ooh. Okay.
Also aired Friday, October 23rd.
Inappropriate. Christmas on Ice, you say?
Correct.
Okay, great. So, previously a professional ice skater who is no longer, she's aged out. But I'm going to say her daughter and or the daughter of a single father.
Hi, Courtney. This is my dad.
Maybe there's some kind of Christmas pageant skating situation that's going to happen, that they're competing for, of course, on Christmas Eve, I'm going to guess.
Of course.
And they're going to fall in love. Maybe someone was, I'm reading too much into this because it's on ice. Maybe somebody's a bit Scroogey and their heart will be melted by Christmas.
Let's bury his desk in Christmas cards.
But it won't change the fact that we can't afford to keep it around.
Christmas cards.
I think you're doing a great job. Actually, you really needed to dig deeper into the stereotypes. Yep. Courtney Bennett, played by Abigail Klein, I don't know her.
Don't know her.
Is determined to save the city's public skating rink from shuttering for good. That's always
small business.
Yep. To help her cause, she turns to a former hockey pro, Noah, played by Ryan Cooper, whoever that is.
Don't know.
To convince the mayor, probably Scroogey mayor, otherwise.
So,
I think you did well.
Close but no cigar.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to get a perfect hit, I don't think.
I mean, you never know. Okay. Christmas in Vienna.
Ooh, I mean, I'm in. Give me okay. I do want to talk about this. One of the big benefits of these movies becoming more and more popular and like Netflix and people putting money into the ring is that the budgets have gone up. And so now they're like, oh, we're going to be on location. Oh, we're doing a travel one. I mean, sometimes they're not. Like we've seen Christmas in Rome where it's like the worst green screen you've ever seen. But
this seems to be B-roll footage of Rome.
I'm gonna get on this Vespa. Whee! Wide shot, right?
Yeah, they're not.
Right, lots of that.
The budgets are higher, so they're not filming only in one gazebo now. There's more than like a one square block in Canada that's just Christmas town.
Exactly. But so Christmas in Vienna, I appreciate that.
Yes.
I'm going to guess something related to either art or opera, performing arts. Someone is sent to Europe to do business things, and along the way they realize that art and the Christmas spirit are a worldwide phenomena, and that they can tap into their heart to be successful.
But also because it taught me the true meaning of Christmas.
I mean, not totally off. Jess, a concert violinist in the arts,
Performing arts.
whose heart just isn't in it anymore, goes to Vienna for a performance. While there, she finds the inspiration she's been missing, a new love. So, pretty spot on. Pretty spot on. I don't know what business is happening, but,
Well, she was there as a performer.
Yes, so she learned
Artistic
about
business.
the Christmas spirit was renewed in her music because of Christmas.
There you go.
And a new love.
I watched one oddly similar to that we'll talk about in our Christmas recaps.
Okay.
So look forward to that. Can you guess what the plot is? I'm going to give you one. I'm going to read the title and try and give you a hint in the title because it makes more sense if you know the synopsis.
Okay.
Forever Christmas.
Is it spelled like weird or it's just forever?
No, it's just called Forever Christmas. But like, think about the word forever.
Okay, so it's a Groundhog Day situation, and she keeps waking up forever on Christmas?
Love that, but no.
Would watch. Plans to watch the fictional film.
Yeah.
Okay, forever.
Think of remember the fictional TV show called Ever After? Was that what it was called?
I'm thinking of the Drew Barrymore Cinderella movie. So what are you talking about?
Well, I'm screwing this up for you. I'm so sorry. What was the fake show on Unreal?
Oh, Everlasting. Love
Everlasting. Forever. Everlasting.
Forever. Okay, so lonely woman near Christmas time goes on many a speed date.
Love that, but no.
To go through all the bachelors? I don't know. I feel like I'm really fucking this one up. What? There's a bunch of bachelors. A bunch of them?
Well, do you want me to just read it to you? 3 strikes, you're out?
Well, a forever bachelor who's also rich and successful.
No.
Okay. A girl goes on a Bachelor-esque reality show around Christmas. That makes sense.
I'm just going to read the synopsis. I'm so sorry.
I
did not set you up for success on this one, but also I don't think you were going to get it.
Okay.
Reality TV producer Sophie, played by Chelsea Hobbs, isn't expecting much from the hunky star of her new holiday-themed show. As the two start working more closely together, she's mesmerized by his profound love for Christmas, along with his devilishly good looks. I do realize now that I think I made up that it was The Bachelor.
It's just a reality show in general.
It's just a Christmas holiday-themed reality show. I just assumed it was like a holiday Bachelor.
I mean, now, not mad at that. To be, what did she say? She's enchanted by his love of Christmas.
Mesmerized by his profound love for Christmas.
I don't feel like that's in the plus category.
Right? Ooh,
I
I'm
mean,
just
you know,
mesmerized by your profound something, but not as profound love for Christmas.
I mean, I like Christmas, but that just doesn't, I don't know, that doesn't check a box for me necessarily, I'll be honest. No. I want to watch this one. Okay. This one's called A Timeless Christmas.
Ooh. A Groundhog Day Christmas situation?
No. But although, why haven't I made that movie, by the way? Because I feel like it's ripe with, I guess, what was that movie? Family Man with like Nick Cage. He kept waking up around Christmas. But I do like the idea of a Groundhog Day Hallmark movie because it has to be like shitty, because you can't redo Groundhog Day. Like, it's just not going to happen. So a shitty Hallmark or Lifetime Christmas movie where they just keep waking up Christmas morning and they have to, set something right that once went wrong.
I would like it if it was like, isn't this romantic-y? Where it's like...
There was one with Amy Smart and Mark Paul Gosselaar, and she gets a head injury. I feel like head injury needs to be added to the list, by the way. And she keeps waking up like the week before Christmas. It's like the 12 days of, and then she has to figure it out by Christmas. There's something.
The snow globe one. What was the snow globe one? I think there was a head injury and then she had to keep waking up or whatever.
There's a lot of like, you didn't love me until your head injury, which is problematic. Not a good look. Yeah.
Not a good look. I do like the idea, though, of like a non-Hallmark or Lifetime making a spoof movie, or like not spoof, but like satirical, like, oh my God, I got stuck in a Hallmark Christmas movie and I can't get out of it. Every day I wake up and it's another.
I love that. Ooh.
I lost my microphone.
Oh no, you were so excited.
Right, like every day I wake up and it's a different stereotypical Christmas trope.
Well, and it's like every man is like hunkier than the next, but they're all very bland.
Yes.
And you're like, the girl is like, oh, I wish you were more interesting. And they're like, we should make Christmas cookies. And she's like, I'm not mesmerized by your profound love of Christmas, so cool it down. Just take it a step back. Okay. I like that a lot. That would be fun.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, right. So a timeless Christmas.
Oh, right. Okay. So I'm going to guess that there's either time travel. Love it. Okay. A nostalgic woman remembers Christmases past and wishes to obtain the magic of Christmas again by time traveling through magic and maybe a magic Santa Claus. He was Santa the whole time.
Or a Christmas wish on a snow globe or something.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, God, I wish it could have been Christmas just like it used to be when this was fun. Oh, my God. And then they wake up and rediscover the love of Christmas.
Okay, not totally off. I'm into this. Okay, starring two people I've never heard of. Charles Whiteley travels from 1903 to 2020, where he meets Megan Turner, a tour guide at a historic mansion, and experiences a 21st century Christmas. I like it. I'm
I like
into
it too.
So she's all into history, nostalgia. You were right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, because that was the problem with like The Night Before Christmas, was that she was like a knight and there was no historical accuracy. Whereas
absolutely not.
She was like, oh, I know things about your time. Now I'll show you things about 2020. Isn't this crazy?
Yeah, make it like Kate and Leopold, but without the incest loophole. Or
exactly.
Plot hole, rather.
Right.
We are sharing things from the past and future. Yeah, but I'm into that.
I would watch that.
I'd watch that one. Yeah. 1903, what a year to pick.
Yeah, 1903.
Pre the World Wars, so that's not like a thing.
It's not like Roaring 20s. Ooh, flapper.
He's I don't know. Bootlegger,
Right, yeah.
Interesting. Just an interesting time to pick.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, you ready?
Uh-huh.
The Christmas Yule Blog.
Oh, boy. Okay, a woman runs a Christmas-themed blog. which is really appropriate because you can run that year round. And it's all about her favorite Christmassy things to do. Her editor is Scroogey, and there's a small business that she's trying to save.
I'm going to pause you, give you a little detail to chunky you in the right direction. Not a Christmas blog, because again, yes, that would be tough for most of the year. Travel blog writer.
Travel journalist is the list. It's the new whatever school teacher, sure. Widowed school teacher. Now it's travel journalist from small town that goes to smaller town to cover Christmas event. And also the article due on Christmas Eve. Always.
Right, always. And it's like, shouldn't it be way before that? Shouldn't this be listed in November? If the movie comes out October 23rd, why isn't the article coming out then too?
Honestly, okay, so travel journalist woman goes to famous Christmas town to discover the true meaning of Christmas because she is jaded from a bigger city, not one you've heard of, and Santa perhaps shows up to be...
I don't know, perhaps.
To be...
Who do you think
real?
teaches her the love of Christmas, the magic of Christmas?
Is he a lumberjack because he's cutting the Yule log?
Oh, I love that, but no.
Right?
No, this one fits really into the theme.
Single teacher? Widowed?
Yes.
Okay. Who?
And what subject does he teach?
Literature. English? No. Technology. Music, of course it's music.
Of course.
He teaches her about the Christmas spirit through music.
Travel writer Carolyn Williams, played by Sarah Canning, I don't know her, isn't excited about her recent assignment to cover a Christmas parade in New Mexico. I appreciated that.
Hey!
Once she lets her bitterness subside, she rediscovers the beauty of Christmas with the help of the town's high school music teacher, Oscar.
Okay. A Nashville Christmas Carol.
Ooh, love it. Okay, great. Too bad Dolly's not there, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
A Nashville Christmas Carol.
I do have to tell you that Winona Judd is in this. I needed you to know that.
Definitely watching. Plans to watch.
Oh, I'm reading it and I'm like, yes, sir. Yes. Oh, it's okay. It's taken a lot of boxes. Wait, for real though? We gotta watch this one.
Oh my God. I'm trying to think of what it could be. Someone, Winona Judd is a teacher and is sent because of her student. Okay, no. Someone.
She's not the lead.
Has always wanted.
Winona Judd's not the lead. She's just in
Gotcha.
it.
A woman has always wanted to go to Nashville because she loves music. Nope. Workaholic lady, Nashville, can't take the time away to go to all of the Christmas caroling song-related Christmas things in Nashville, and then gets assigned to work on a Christmas caroling extravaganza spectacular with special guests, and has to work with her ex, who she happens to reconnect with and falls back in love. I feel like this was already a movie that we watched.
From childhood. Yep, you're nailing it.
But didn't we watch this movie?
Probably, yeah. There was one that was definitely like a Tennessee Christmas, and it was starring a girl from Wonder Years, Danica McKellar. And it was like
she had to put on a big Christmas show, and then the person
that
she had to put on the big
had Dolly in it. This one.
Yeah, it did have Dolly. That's what I thought.
But this one gets wild. Okay, does the name Jacob Marley mean anything to you?
Well, no, I don't know.
From A Christmas Carol. So I was giving you a hint. It didn't work.
Nope.
Winona Judd is dead, and she comes back as a ghost to warn workaholic lady that she has a dark future. Oh, because whoever kicks Brooks is the spirit of Christmas past. It's a Christmas Carol with Nashville.
In Nashville.
So yes. Anyway, I was like, whoa, wait, what?
Okay, so this one, Christmas on the Vine.
Ooh. Okay. Workaholic guy comes back to Napa Valley and or Italy?
No.
Oh.
Not a guy.
Sonoma. Okay, so workaholic lady comes back to Napa Valley where her family vineyard is, where she grew up. And when she gets there, she finds out that her childhood sweetheart is running the vineyard in her absence. And oh no, I still caught those feelings for him. And there's going to be some kind of, am I nailing it?
I mean, it doesn't say that it's her childhood sweetheart, but yes.
And there's going to be some kind of like Christmas dinner or there's like baskets where they're going to charity the wine off or something. Or maybe the vineyard's going under and she's got to save it. She has to save the family vineyard by using her, what's that called? You know, like promotional skills. Like she's
business acumen.
Her business smarts. She's going to revamp the brand of the family vineyard.
We need to rebrand you as a destination winery.
And the childhood sweetheart guy is like, this isn't how we do things. I'm a vintner. And then together, they're going to save the family vineyard and also fall in love. Just in time for Christmas because the back rent / taxes that are due on Christmas Eve or day. Nailed it?
I mean, I think you probably nailed more of it than either of us know because I haven't watched it. But yes, Brooke heads home to help a struggling family-owned winery get back on their feet, but quickly learns that the town's Christmas spirit is rooted in the vine. Get it?
Oh boy.
That's why she works closely with the winery's owner, Tyler, played by John Core, to restore the town's faith as well as his winery's future. I guess it's not her family wine vineyard. She's the big city outsider, and he's saying, that's not how we do things down here, lady. And then they're going to fall in love, and she's going to save the day with her education.
And then subsequently leave said career to stay in the small town.
And manage a winery.
Manage a fabulous winery, yeah.
With the Christmas spirit.
I'm not even going to bother making you guess this.
Okay.
Okay, so I was like, ooh, this is what it's called. A Christmas tree grows in Colorado. Oh, hey, that sounds like kind of... Aaron is planning the town's Christmas celebration and must win over firefighter Kevin in order to obtain the beautiful spruce tree from his property for the celebration.
So the plot is that he has the perfect Christmas tree and she wants to get it, and they fall in love while she tries to convince him to let her chop down a tree from his property.
Apparently.
No thanks.
No thanks. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Christmas! Exclamation point.
Oh, that's the title.
That's the title. That's the title.
Good morning,
Good
Christmas.
morning, Christmas.
All right, so we got a newscaster. She is, always wanted to be big time Good Morning America, but she's working her way up as a newscaster in a small town, and she works too much. Her parents are always like, sweetie, you gotta take it easy and come home for the holidays, but she can't because she's up for a big promotion, and they send her out to do a story on some sort of Christmas tragedy, and in covering the story, then she meets a man who shows her that there's more to newscasting than work, and she should take it easy, and they fall in love, and Good Morning Christmas.
Right, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Two competing TV hosts are sent to a festive small Christmas town. While pretending to get along for the sake of appearances, they discover there's more to each other than they thought. So, They both needed to learn the Christmas lesson, but you were pretty on it. You've been nailed
Okay, no, that's good. I watched that one last year, but they were travel writers instead of
I remember
news
that
hosts.
one. And then they went to like Christmas Town and like Santa was real.
And Santa
he
existed
ran
and it was
B&B, right? He like ran a B&B and it was weird.
Yeah.
And there was like a magical star, Christmas star.
There was a Christmas star. And there was his sleigh. And then there was also like a deed to the Christmas town. And it was like, this was sold to Santa Claus. And
they needed to like prove he was really Santa to save it from the bank or something. Now I have a question. What's a Christmas star? Because this came up in a different movie. It was like, oh, let's all go look at the Christmas star. Is that a thing?
All I could guess would be that per the legend of Christmas, right? Jesus was born in Nazareth there was a star. Well, it is. What?
I just love it. I was just expecting you to go, per the legend of Christmas, Santa would fly across the sky and there'd be a star. But
Jesus. But wasn't there was a star in Bethlehem?
The Star of Nazareth.
Right. Yeah, this will be a good one. Okay. The Christmas edition. Not addition, edition.
Okay, because I was like, either they're having a baby or they're adding a guest room to their house. Like I went straight to...
Love it. No, sorry. The Christmas edition.
Edition. Okay. Travel journalist woman.
Just journalist, businesswoman.
Okay. Runs a small town newspaper that is going under, and to save the newspaper, they're going to do a special Christmas edition to get people to come to the town or something. And her ace reporter, who's a guy, she's going to send him out on assignment throughout the town to figure out Christmassy things to do, but then she's going to come along to micromanage, and then they're going to go on a series of Christmassy romantic things to get people excited about buying the paper because they need to save it from the back taxes that are, of course, due on Christmas Eve and or day. Am I close?
I think you're probably closer than the synopsis gives. There was just a couple little things that you were off on, and that's understandable. So when Jackie is offered a chance to oversee a small town newspaper in Alaska,
hey,
she relocates and doesn't look back.
Oh, Santa's real then. If it's in Alaska, Santa's real.
You're right.
By the
North
way.
Pole shit going on, for sure.
By the way.
With some major news wins and a budding romance, she's starting to settle into her new life. Until she learns her old boss, played by Marie Osmond, wants to take over the paper. My guess would be that she has to then, come up with creative solutions with her love to fend off her takeover, and keep it in the small town.
And Santa. 5-star Christmas.
Okay, great. So we have a military one.
Nope.
Oh.
Think of it in not those kind of stars. Like, I give it 5 stars.
Oh, a 5-star Christmas. Okay. A restaurant critic goes to, a critic of some sort, goes to a small town from the big city and leaves a Scroogey review of the town gem. But then over time is shown the magic of this small town and how wonderful everything is, and particularly the magic of Christmas, and revises their review and gives the town 5 stars.
Now, that's a better plot than this, but it's very close. It's very close. After moving back to her hometown, Lisa plots with her siblings and grandparents to help her father's new bed and breakfast get a 5-star review from an incognito travel critic, but ends up falling for him, not knowing he's the real critic.
Love it.
But I like the idea of like, Scroogey McDuck, and then, oh, you changed my mind.
I watched one like that. We'll talk about it.
But the storeroom happens to be my favorite room in the house. Mainly because of this view.
Wow.
I know, right?
Okay, so this one's really kind of just a gimme because I've already talked to you about it, I think. Although I don't think we've talked about the plot, and I don't even know if I knew the plot. But Feliz Navidad.
Ah! The only thing I know about this is Mario Lopez is in it. So,
Yeah.
okay. They're in, I'm going to say this one's in, like, LA or something.
Probably.
Perhaps. No, or Southern California. Anyway, Mario Lopez, single father, probably widowed, and his daughters are going to try and find him a girlfriend for Christmas. And so they put, I honestly, all I know is that Mario Lopez is in this, honestly. So they're going to put up an ad, like a internet profile. They're going to make one, and it's going to be, it's Feliz Navidad is going to be the name of the profile. But then it's going to turn out that the woman he was actually supposed to fall in love with was like under his nose the whole time, like it's his neighbor or something, who's really already knows the kids and is nice with them, but he's been like online chatting and doesn't know it's her. And then together they're going to form a new family just in time for Christmas.
I love that. That's probably very, I mean, you nailed everything that they gave us, so the rest is we'd have to watch. But David, played by Mario Lopez, lost the holiday spirit after his wife passed, and now his daughter and sister are determined to bring it back. Their solution: set him up on a dating site and bring new love into his life. So I bet you the sister meets someone on the dating site instead, and he ends up with like the woman under
Next
the
door,
nose. You're like, oh,
or whatever.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
lady that makes the best coffee down the street or something.
Exactly. Love it. Nailed it.
Obsessed with this. Okay.
Okay.
This one's called Christmas She Wrote.
Okay. I mean, I'm assuming that there's an not elderly, but retired woman living in a small Maine town.
It's not
writes-
that specific. It's not that specific.
Okay. Darn,
Reel it
darn.
back. Reel it back.
Christmas She Wrote.
Christmas She Wrote.
Okay. So obviously we have a female writer
Yep.
who is a novelist, perhaps a murder writer, but probably not because it's a Hallmark movie.
What's been the common job theme?
Travel blogger. Newspaper journalist. Okay. So we have a woman who's a journalist who is writing a story about how Christmas is not going to happen and they need to save the day by making Christmas the biggest thing since sliced bread, you know, that kind of stuff, right? She has to share the Christmas spirit through her writing, and she inspires everyone in the town who read this newspaper to contribute toys and other things to make Christmas happen for the poor orphan children.
When Kaylee, Danica McKellar, a romance writer, has her column canceled. I guess she has a romance column?
Column?
Like Dear Abby, kind of? Like?
Sure. Yeah, like Sex in the City.
Or she's just writing like short, sexy novellas for the newspaper.
Maybe it was Christmas that wrote me all along. Is that how it ends?
I hope so. Dear God, I hope so.
If we can't let Christmas into our hearts, how can we let a man into our body? No, that's not.
Woo! That was too Sex in the City. When Kaylee, a romance writer, has her column canceled right before Christmas, she heads home to reconnect with her family. Kaylee gets an unexpected visit from the man who canceled her column, who fights not only to bring her back to the publisher, but also for her heart.
Oh.
So, you know.
Okay. Not nearly as Murder, She Wrote-y as I
No.
would have liked.
No.
But, you know, Angela Lansbury's a little too old to reprise the role, so...
She could nail it.
She
Nail
could.
it. What would I want to see? She's let's say just like a romance novelist.
Yeah.
Like her last book didn't go so well. So she goes back to a small town home to
Yep.
reconnect with herself and her family, childhood.
She slips on ice.
Yes!
Gets
and
a head injury.
Wakes
and
up inside of
all
a Hallmark Christmas movie.
All of the men from her romance novels are there in real life.
Yes! There's like a sexy fireman who's always shirtless, who's just like, hey, but she then realizes that she's been writing one-dimensional characters, and then she realizes she needs to dig deeper, and then she writes her masterpiece, and
then he's actually real, and he's the doctor that saved her.
Yes, when she wakes up from her coma that she's been in.
It's you. What do you mean it's me? And then it's like, oh my God, they had a spiritual connection, and then they fell in love.
Yep. Romance
Love
after a head injury.
Well, so, I mean, there's still so many more, but we'll just have to leave that up. You can write in the comments and tell us if there's ones that we missed, or we can play the game, and then it's like, someone write a title, and then everyone in the comments can write what they think it's about.
Ooh, that's fun.
I think that'd be fun. You can make up your own titles, and then we could build our own Hallmark Christmas movie in the comments. That's really fun. That's just like a fun game in general. You could do like ad libs where it's like,
You mean Mad Libs?
Well, that's what but Mad Libs, right? Sure.
Sure.
Yes, but it's not branded. But yes, it's the Hallmark.
Wait, but it should be. Hallmark should absolutely release a Christmas-themed Mad Libs, though.
Yes.
Why? Like, I want that in my stocking stuffer. Give me that in my stocking for Christmas. Christmas morning. Insert small town business.
You have like
Santa is real.
You can pick and choose.
Yeah.
And then, or what would be fun too is you could do one of those like magnet boards, and then you have like little, like a small town business, like whatever. Lots of Christmas magic.
Due date on Christmas Eve. Santa is real. That kind of stuff.
Meet the deadline on Christmas. Yeah, all of that. And you
Workaholic, Christmas spirit. It's just like.
I love it. Anyway, this is fun and silly. I'm excited to talk. Make sure to subscribe and follow us because we're going to be posting all of our reviews of these Christmas movies, including some Netflix ones, a Hulu one. Everyone's throwing their hat in the ring of Christmas movies. So it's
true.
It's going to be an exciting season.
Cheers.
Cheers.